The Eagle Who Thought He Was a Chicken. There was once a farmer who, while walking through the woods, stumbled upon a lone eagle's egg. It must have fallen from a nest high in the cliffs. But there was no sign of the mother. Not wanting it to go to waste, the farmer took it home and placed it among the eggs in his henhouse. In time, the egg hatched, and out came a young eaglet, raised among a flock of chickens. From the very beginning, the eaglet did his best to fit in. He pecked at the ground like the others, scratching for worms and seeds. He clucked awkwardly, though his voice was deeper, rougher than the rest. And when the chickens flapped their wings to hop onto low branches, he did the same, never quite getting as high, never quite matching their grace. The other chickens noticed. Of course. "Why do you walk so heavily?" one would ask. "Why do your wings look so different?" Another would cluck. The eaglet didn't know. He only knew that he was trying so hard to be like them, to belong. And yet, no matter how much he copied their movements, mimicked their sounds, he always felt wrong, like something inside him didn't quite fit. One day, an older rooster pulled him aside. "Listen," he said, "you're not like us. You never will be. But that's all right. Maybe you're just a different kind of chicken." The eaglet nodded, but deep down, the words stung. Different. That's all he'd ever been. Years passed. The eaglet grew into an adult eagle, though he never acted like one. He stayed on the ground, pecking at dirt, flapping his wings just enough to hop onto the fence. He watched the sky sometimes, watched the distant shapes of other eagles soaring on the wind, but he never dared to imagine joining them. That wasn't his life, that wasn't who he was. Or so he thought. Then, one afternoon, a storm rolled in, the wind howled, the trees bent, and the chickens scattered for cover. But the eagle, now fully grown, stood frozen in the open, his feathers ruffling in the gale. Something about the wind called to him. It wasn't fear he felt, but something else, a pull, a longing, and then, without thinking, he spread his wings, really spread them, and felt the wind catch beneath him. His heart pounded, his muscles tensed, and then, he was rising, higher than he'd ever been, higher than the fence, higher than the trees. The ground fell away beneath him, and for the first time in his life, he wasn't struggling, he wasn't forcing himself to move like a chicken. He was flying. The revelation was staggering. All those years, he had believed he was meant to stay on the ground, that he was broken, or wrong, or simply not good enough. But the truth was, he had never been a chicken at all. He was an eagle, born to soar, born to ride the currents of the sky. He had spent his entire life trying to be something he wasn't, simply because he didn't know what he truly was. And so, the question lingers, how many of us are doing the same? How many of us have spent years, decades, living a life that doesn't quite fit, simply because we were told it should? How many of us have clipped our own wings, believing we weren't meant for more? The truth is, nature doesn't make mistakes. An eagle raised among chickens is still an eagle. And you, whoever you are, whatever you've been told, are still you. Not the version others expected, not the role you were handed, but the person you were always meant to be. It's never too late to spread your wings. It's never too late to stop living against your nature and finally, take flight. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.